Joy Albright. Okay, and we are here to tell a little bit about our businesses. So I am a beautypreneur and a mom, and I help women pivot into their passion alongside of their career through beauty and wellness.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So Joy's going to tell you about what she does as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Joy Albright of Enjoy Touch Marketing Solutions, and I help businesses, small business owners, medium-sized or whatnot. Specifically, I love working with women in business as a fellow mompreneur, helping you promote your business, your brand, get your name out there, and communicate your value to your target audience. And so that's a little bit about what I do. I've been in marketing for about 15 years, and I love to help businesses kind of advocate for themselves and their brand.
Alrighty, so we are coming together because we're doing a event.
Yes.
So if you're a mom and you want to be in community and you are faith driven and you're
Yes.
ready to meet other moms, okay, like-minded moms, then we want to invite you out to the Mompreneur Brunch. Yes, it is February 19th, and that is on a Thursday, right?
Yeah, so in the work week, you don't have to wait till the weekend. On your lunch break, come by, drop in. You don't have to stay the whole time. We would love for you to stay the whole time.
Yes.
But feel free to drop in and have a fun time on your lunch hour. This will be a great experience.
So we're gonna have cocoa, light bites.
Yes.
So, but be ready to share your pitch, you know, if you have one. Network, speed network, okay? If you want to bring your card, that's fine as well. But it is a time to fellowship.
Absolutely. And the premise behind the Mompreneur Brunch is to be able to have a community of women and moms supporting each other in our local community. A lot of times you may feel like, okay, well, I have to go into the city or go into Atlanta or whatnot to get these type of events, but we want to have that right here in our community. We're residents. Damali's from Conyers. I live in Covington. We're right here in the area. We live here. We work here, and we want to connect with other women just like us and build this community to help support one another in business, help expand our reach, and make an impact in the community that we work in.
For sure. So definitely come out and join us, okay? You can bring a friend. We do have a link. We would love for you to sign up just so we can have a head count. But it's something we look forward to offering for the community now and in the future.
Absolutely. And so today, we were going to have just a brief discussion, just talking about being a mompreneur and why we chose this life.
I know, right? We were chosen.
Right? Like it might have chose us.
Exactly. The Lord put it in our spirit.
Yes. But we're so grateful for it because it has opened up so many opportunities and just, it's opened our eyes to so many things that is wonderful. Because a lot of times, I'm sure if you're a mom, a wife, a mom, all of our roles, which are very important to us, and it's part of our purpose, and we're driven by that. That's our family, our husbands, our children. They're our passion and they're our heart. But we also want to continue to exercise our gifts, and we want to get in the workforce. But a lot of times, as moms, a lot of times we're kind of forced to get out of the workforce because we need more flexibility, or we need more options, and a lot of times, we get pulled out of the workforce. But you still have so much to offer and so much to give, and we started being mompreneurs and starting a business because we were like, hey, we still want to utilize our gifts and talents or whatnot, and try to see how we can still do this and start a business for ourselves. So that's what really led us to starting this journey as a mompreneur. out of wanting to still be there for our families, not neglect our time with our families and everything, and still be able to operate in our gifts and passions and have a business that we can do to utilize those gifts.
Right.
What do you think, Mom?
Well,
why did you want to go into being a mom?
So I became a mompreneur, I think by just second nature. Like, I saw my mom growing up, and she functioned as, I guess she was a mompreneur or an entrepreneur, but yeah, she worked as a teacher during the year, and then during the summer, she ran a summer camp, and she was over it. She created it, and she ran it alongside her teaching career for 17 years. And so, I saw her in motion, I worked for her, and it was just actually a fun time. But I think what's near and dear to me, especially now, is that what made her go into creating things for the community and for children was the fact that she had 5 kids, and she didn't have like anywhere for them to go.
Right.
She was like, I need a camp or something. And so she created one. And so that kind of became the neighborhood camp for our community. And it provided jobs for other youth of the community. It provided jobs for teachers. She had certified teachers who worked there with her. It provided a curriculum, but it also provided fun and community and growing and elevation and people and memories. Like, kids still remember it now. They're like, oh my God, remember the camp, So, it made a big impact. And so it made an impact on me as well, because I just felt like, I like that freedom. I like to be creative. And sometimes our jobs don't allow for that. They allow for structure and follow these rules and follow this workflow, which is fine.
Right.
But if you find that you like that, but you're also still looking for your passion, for your enthusiasm, for something that really, really gets you going, and you need to do it alongside of that, it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Even if it's unrelated. Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
It's okay. So that's what fueled me into being a mompreneur. I just decided I'm in healthcare. I've been in it for over a decade. And I was like, I've always loved beauty. So why not go for that? So I decided to merge the two. And I coach. I've been a coach since I was 14. So all of these things are now coming together, and that is the mompreneur in me, ready to make an impact on other moms and other people in the community.
Absolutely. And that's what's the beauty of being a mompreneur and being in community, is that having a supportive network of moms who are going this path, who are starting their businesses, we can support each other in business. Help, if there's something you specialize in, and then I specialize in, and the next person, we can support each other and help grow our businesses and expand our knowledge, which is really, really awesome. A lot of times, as Damali just mentioned too, growing up or whatnot, and you think about, okay, I go to school, I get my education, I'm going to start at this company, and all of these things, which is wonderful, and that's a great path too. But then sometimes, we go through life changes, or we go through things that happen, and it may pull us out of the workforce or whatnot. You still can work, and you still can do things. Sometimes you just have to kind of pivot or look at things a little differently. And I'm just grateful, because a lot of times, I remember when my son was young, I worked at a job where it was like an hour commute or whatnot, and I would work, be gone out of the house maybe about 10 hours a day, and it was a struggle sometimes, because it's like, okay, if he needs me, if something's going on, I work an hour away, and so it's like, it's going to take me an hour to get back here, and but still wanting to work and all of those things too. I love being an entrepreneur where you can have flexibility. Like, you just think about how you can make things work. Like, how does it fit your lifestyle? How does it fit where you are now? If you need the flexibility, if you need the time, you can do that. You know, you just have to. You think about, okay, well, I've done this in business and working in industry or whatnot in business as an employee for a number of years. You know, there may be a skill set or maybe a certain thing that you know, have gained expertise or a vast set of knowledge in that you can help somebody with.
For sure.
And you know, you can possibly do that independently. You know, all you need to know how to do is set up your business and go through, do a little research and see how you can go about doing it. But that may be something, that may be a path that you might want to look into to give you the flexibility, to give you the freedom, to give you the opportunity to work with brands and businesses that you would love to, and to be able to work in your passion and your gifts and still help others and, you know, do something great in your area. So it's been great. I've been an entrepreneur now for like 2 years or so, and I really love those aspects about it. And I encourage everyone to just do the research and look into it. If it's something you thought about, you know, do the research and find out about it, because it may be something that can be really beneficial for you and your family.
Yes. So if you're in Atlanta or close to Conyers, come out.